Coming up on this episode of Falmouth in Focus, we welcome the Hokulea, a replica of an ancient Polynesian double-hulled sailing canoe, to Woods Hole. We attend the Mashpee Wampanoag's 95th annual Powwow at the Cape Cod Fairgrounds. We see what's happening this summer at the Coit Bay Research Reserve, and we cool off on the ice at the Cape Cod Curling Club's Summer Spiel. All this and much more on this edition of Falmouth in Focus.
Hello and thank you for watching Falmouth in Focus, FCTV's current affairs program. I'm Liz Lerner, the Membership and Outreach Coordinator for FCTV. We'll start this episode with the arrival of the Hokulea, a replica of an ancient Polynesian double-hulled sailing canoe that recently spent 4 days in Woods Hole as part of its East Coast tour. The canoe is traveling over 60,000 nautical miles and visiting 100 ports over the course of 4 years in its effort to grow the global movement toward a more sustainable world. FCTV was there when it pulled into dock.
This canoe behind us is the first canoe in Hawaii of its type built in over 600 years. And it was launched in 1975 in March 8th. And it was one of the most exciting things to come along, culturally in Hawaii in as long as, in hundreds of years.
I first heard about the Hokulea coming to the East Coast. I saw Sam Lowe. He was primarily in charge of the East Coast stop in the Vineyard, and I saw some amazing articles he was writing about Hokulea coming to the side. And I emailed him one day and I was like, hey, I can help out in any way possible. And little did I know that he wanted to see if Hui's dock was available for Hokulea to stay at. And then we have Trish Keli'inui, who is part Mashpee Wampanoag, part Hawaiian. We got in touch, and everything organically formed where we just wanted to make sure Hokulea was welcomed.
We have with us a contingent of Mashpee Wampanoag tribal elders, as we also have some of our youth here that is part of our language program, who are all prepared to greet our family, or ohana, from the islands. And it's tough to put into words just how exciting this particular day is. It's extremely historic, and to be present and part of a family, the Mashpee Wampanoag family, and to be here to greet our family from the Pacific. The timing we couldn't have planned it any better. Today, of course, we'll greet our family. After that, the ceremony, a lot of us will go back to our powwow in actually being held in East Falmouth at the Cape Cod Fairgrounds. Today is our first day of our 3-day event. It's our 95th annual Mashpee Wampanoag Powwow. So again, from after today's ceremony, we'll head back, and then tomorrow the Hokulea crew will be our honored guests at our powwow.
So as we've been sailing around the world, we've been meeting so many different peoples. Different cultures, different indigenous cultures. Coming in here to Woods Hole and meeting the Wampanoag is a special thing for us. We're native peoples as Hawaiians and Polynesians, just like they are. And, we have a special tie to our land and seas, just like they do for thousands of years.
You can track the route of the Hokulea as it travels up the coast this summer on its website, Hokulea.com. The 95th annual Mashpee Wampanoag Powwow was held in early July at the Cape Cod Fairgrounds. FCTV staff, with help from Mashpee TV, brings us this piece on the 3-day event.
We're at the 95th annual Mashpee Wampanoag Powwow. Breaking the cycle of addiction is the theme of the powwow. We've got thousands of people here, and it's all about our tradition and culture. Our history is people's history, and our history is American history. But basically, we're here really sharing who Mashpee Wampanoags are through song and dance, culture and spirituality. And we're open to the world, and we're really enjoying all our guests. Grand entry is so important as we kick off the first day of the powwow, which is Friday, July 1st. And I tell you, grand entry is so amazing when you see all the procession of our dancers. Whether it was East Coast, Eastern Blanket, Jingles Dress, or Fancy. And I mean, it was really special that we could see all these dance styles, and as every dancer is touching Mother Earth with the feet to the beat of the drums, it's just so amazing. When we look at our Fireball that's happening tonight, Saturday, that's so incredible, where it's a medicine game where many are playing this game. The young men, tribal men, are playing this game, and the ball's on fire. And what they're doing is they're internalizing the heat of that fire to take the pain away from somebody that is sick, or to heal somebody that is sick, or to pray for someone's spirit that has gone on to the Grand Lodge in the sky, someone that's passed. The Princess Pageant. It's these young ladies who live a clean, pure life that are queens, if you will.
My reign, it's a really good opportunity, especially for young women that are Wampanoag. It gives you a lot of opportunities to go and meet other tribes and their traditions and what they do and what they like and how they celebrate what kinds of things they do. Wow.
Meeting family is my favorite part. Everybody to see all the family and that you haven't seen in a long time.
Yeah, for me it's a coming together, with family and friends and, to socialize and share, your regalias that you've been working all year and just being together, all the hugs and kisses, and it's just a beautiful, happy time. And then there's Fireball, which is such good medicine. Like, I get shaky just thinking about it. I'm a fancy dancer. So, yeah, I made everything by myself, leggings, moccasins, and it's to represent, flight, light, like a butterfly. So it's really fast and it's fun. It's my favorite dance style.
So as all our friends and family come here, it's also a homecoming for us as well. So the 3 days are incredible, and the dance competition is so important, as the many dancers with their regalia that they've taken so much time to put together their beautiful regalias, to dance the various dance styles that they dance, and to perfect that dance to the heartbeat of the drum is just so amazing as well. And the key point here is that we still remain here, we still live here, and we're still representing our Mashpee Wampanoag culture, heritage, and spirituality. So Talia, this powwow is very special.
Thank you to FCTV's Ryan Weber for putting together that piece. Stay tuned to the end of the show to see more sights and sounds from the powwow. Back in April of 2015, town meeting members voted to approve a $3.9 million debt exclusion to replace 400 windows, doors, and skylights at the Lawrence School. This summer, contractors are hard at work on the project.
So this is Lawrence School Windows project. So just to give a little bit of history, this project was started a bunch of years ago. There was the town, the schools recognized that the Lawrence School windows needed replacement. This high school was finished in 1953, and the windows have actually been replaced once before in 1983 or thereabouts.